I don't know where I'm gonna go when the volcano blow. But I do know that we're gonna go further into the Mojave today on Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, Blind and Hardcore. I'm the Rock, I'm in the Roost, and I'm glad that you're with me. Let's look at our quests on yonder Pipith Boyeth. Today, I believe we are going to maybe spread word of Legion atrocities even, but booted. I think that is what we wanted to do. This was rescue the captives, eh? They said the survivor in Nipton, I believe, told us that they took slaves and headed east with them. So here's Nipton. Nipton, here is east. I was going to go along the road anyway, so that sounds like a plan. What have we missed? We missed this canyon wreckage. I think that's DLC related. Not going to worry about that too bad. Let's just head on out and see what happens. Before we do, forgive me just one moment. Let's make sure that our situation with sleep and everything is food. Water's creeping back up there. Alright, we'll just chug a dirty water and call it good. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're well, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this, and that things are coming up roses for you. It's very hot here as I record this today. It is the last week of July 2025, and it's been very wet and very hot here in Appalachia. What's it been like in your world? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully it's not been so bad as a nuclear winter. Hardy har har. One funny fella. Alright, here's the crossroads of destiny. Let's do it. One of the things I thought would be fun is to keep track of all the movie Easter eggs that we find. So things, maybe not just movies, but any kind of pop culture Easter egg we find. Be nice to keep track of it. We found Indy in the fridge over by Good Springs. We found Owen and Baru's toasted corpse on the ground in Nipton. We also found a Dr. Strangelove reference. We got more Scorpos, my favorite. Y'all know that. Eddie? Yeah. Eddie's ready. We call him Ready Eddie. Anyway, what else do we find? Yeah, Dr. Strangelove in the town of Nipton in the kooky guy's computer. He was talking about essence. I assume that's a Dr. Strangelove reference. I don't know what else it would be. And what else have we found? This looks like a great bunch of people. I think we found gang members taking on a scorpion. Yeah. These folks like to respawn in this vicinity, you know? Don't know if you noticed that, but come on. Vance is not very snappy in this. I don't know if it's me or I don't know. It's not very snappy. Well, I doubt they looted the scorpion, so that's no, they did not. Let's add that to our collection of 30-some scorpion glands. And I did kind of want to check this area down here. Yeah, the Mojave Drive-In, just to get that on the map. Again, I think that's a DLC location. Or the starting point for a DLC or something like that. And we want to check that out. And that's just desert, but I still want to go down there. These gang members are aggravating me, so let's take care of them too. Why not? So I wonder what I should cut out. You know, how much of this should I cut out? A lot of walking to and fro is probably stuff that y'all don't really want to see. However, I wonder about it taking away from the authentic nature of a blind Let's Play, you know? Just, you know, to fully encapsulate the feeling of someone who is exploring the game for the first time. Oh, look, it's mole rats.
Come on.
I'm more interested in dealing with the people than I am the mole rats. So, while the people are distracted, let's zap them. Yeah, Vats is not responsive at all. Wow, nice. See, they weren't paying attention. And he's shooting them. Zap. Poor fellas. Mole rat meat, I'll take it. Did the mole rats kill everybody else? I just wonder. Probably. These fellas can be pretty vicious. Mole rat pup, that's sad. And again, you can't go in the den. That's, I think, unfortunate. I don't know. Good stuff. So there's going to be more gang member corpses around here. We just need to find them because might be some good loot on them, especially that leather armor. There's another one here somewhere with leather armor, I think. I don't see it, Eddie. Do you? So that drive-in is behind me. I think I'm going to walk out this way along these railroad tracks. This is a boxcar down there. I want to check that out. We'll get the Mojave drive-in on the way back. See what we can get. We got trouble. Possibly down here. There is a location here, so I'm glad I headed this way. What are we gonna have down here? Geckos, maybe? There's something. Yeah, geckos. I'm still thinking about modding the binoculars. Y'all let me know what you think about that. Again, I was wanting to do a vanilla playthrough, you know? But, what is that? Running toward the... Oh, here's a gecko. Golden gecko. Wow. So these fellas are probably kind of strong, aren't they? Well, not really. One down. When the flames pick up, it's hard to see. Ah. Oh, look at the little purple stripes. These guys are very decorative, aren't they? Sunny told us about there being other types of geckos out there in the wasteland, but she hadn't seen them. I guess this might be what she was talking about. Golden gecko hide. Here's a question. What's the value of that? I guess I could have checked on the other screen, but value 60. So that's up there. I like the gecko meat because it's a good nutrition source. Golden gecko egg, value 50. Wow. Speaking of nutrition and gecko steak, let's eat one. There's another something up there. It might be another gecko. I don't know. Well, let's check the ravine first. See what's down here. Besides rads. We'll move quickly here. We got radioactive water, radioactive barrels. All right. Gotta pick up the pace. Oop. Nice. Oh no, he didn't make it. But I will take all that stuff though. Oh, here's something else. Someone else who didn't make it. Okay. This is pretty good. Combat armor, combat helmets. The helmet is light. The armor is medium. We were going to stick to light armor, but that might work well for us. And later we'll have human companions. They might get something good out of that too. We got to hurry through here. So I had a question in mind that I was wanting to ask, but I've forgotten what it was. That's why I need to say what's on my mind when it's on my mind, because I tell you, I can't remember anything. Oh, look. Advanced radiation suit. Yes, please. I'll go ahead and put that on now. Rad resist plus 40. And you know what else? I'm going to... Our rads are getting up there. I'm going to take a rad X, if I have any. Rad X. Alright. Should have done the rad X before I head down here, but like with med X, I often forget, to do it. And I really hope... I had a question in mind that I wanted you to answer for me, viewers, and I forgot what it was. It was going to be good. I guess. I don't know. It was something I didn't understand about the game. Maybe it'll come to me in editing, because it was something that I'm really confused about. Obviously not important at the moment, or I wouldn't be forgetting it. These fellows are so cute. I almost feel bad putting them down, but if it's them or us, it's got to be them. You know what am I saying? This is a very cool location. I like it down here. The rads are, well, not great, but that's overcomeable. Is that a word? A lot of geckos. Wonder how often they respawn. I didn't get a sneak attack because I wasn't sneaking. Ugh. That's it. We don't want Eddie to croak. Cripple that leg. Okay. Kill cam can... Okay, Vats. He's probably waiting on the thing to reload or something. Or recharge. Now, these are pretty dangerous in numbers, I'm noticing. Another visit to Doc Mitchell might be in order. We're encumbered. Hey, Eddie. Would you help me out? Did I not take the stuff that was in the armor case? Oh well, we'll go back. You've discovered Crescent Canyon West. Is there a Crescent Canyon East? Whoa. This is terrifying. Down you go. With the exception of the Rad Scorpion fight from hell a couple episodes back, there's another location here. The recharge rifle's holding up pretty well damage-wise so far. Well, don't let me forget about that armor that's down there in the canyon. I can't believe I didn't take it. Well, I guess I can believe it. It is me we're talking about here. We're getting pretty close to the edge of the map, aren't we? No, not really. We're headed that. I thought we were headed like this way. Hey, look at the compass, you fool. Well, that's what you say. Morning Star Cavern. What are we gonna find in there, I wonder? Let's do it. Let's prepare for battle. Let's put these things on. What kind of critters we're going to find in here? Oh no. Oh no. That is a Night Stalker. And that is a dice roll. Oh, is he running? Let me guess, there's like a billion of them around the corner. Probably. They might come back in force. Ooh, den mother. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, God. I'm dead. You know what? This might be a come back later situation. Yeah. And Eddie's not the only one. Yeah, it's on the map. Let's check it out later. We're getting off topic here, aren't we? Oh, what's this? Another unfortunate? Hollowed out rock. Very well. Oh, that's nice. Kind of goodies in there. So some folks were wanting to do something here. Rad Scorpion. It's dead, Jim. Okay. Well, I guess now the thing to do is head back to the canyon and get the armor that I stupidly didn't get. You know what? Let's just zap over there. Because it's a little bit of a hike. Okay. This is the right direction? No, I don't think so. Now I'm confused. Well, no, maybe it is. I'm confused, damn it. We got to put our stuff back on. We need to go to Doc Mitchell anyway, because like this mostly crippled limb. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just plan a trip to Doc Mitchell's house. And say to heck with it, right? Alright, it's right here. Can't believe I didn't actually take it after going on and on about it. Did I actually? Yeah, I did clean that one out. Okay, so Crescent Canyon east or west? East. So, huh. Where's Crescent Canyon West? Is there one? Let's go back this way. And we'll go up to the rim of the canyon, up there where the railroad tracks are. Investigate that a little bit better, because we didn't investigate it at all. So let's go and investigate it. I'm stuck. At least with this combat helmet, I look a lot less stupid. I no longer look like a space ball, so that's a plus. Alright, we get one more damage threshold too. Okay, note to self, don't jump around on those boxcars. After this episode is finished, I'm going to look up the console command for no clip. That way we don't have to worry about that again. Yeah, I bet we'll find something over here. There's a baddie somewhere. A bunch of baddies. Thing about Eddie's enhanced sensors, it's cool and all, but it gives you such a huge range for detection that it could be deceptive. Now, is there anything here? Anything at all? Anything at all? No, there's a view of... Ooh, maybe I want to go down there and get stuff. Yeah, we did that. We went down there and got stuff. This would be a neat place for like a little campsite, wouldn't it? You just camp right here. Or even better yet, maybe on the other side. I know, right here. Kind of a neat little out of the way spot. Okay, Eddie. Let's walk back toward Nipton on the railroad track. Come along. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully not spiky, radiated death. I'll tell you, that auto walk is kind of nice. If you want to just, you know, take in the sights. And because you can move the camera around and it doesn't stop it. Pretty nice. Especially somebody like me who's very prone to carpal tunnel. Yes, here we go. Mojave Drive-In. I wondered what that was flopping around up there. Looks like part of a satellite. The blue definitely stands out in this landscape. That's the first thing that grabs me. Ooh, pretty. Activate crashed satellite. Not right now. I think that starts a DLC, right? This is really old. United Let's double check. Quests. Midnight science fiction. Here we go. Midnight science fiction feature. Investigate the midnight showing at the Mojave Drive-In. Not right now. That will start the DLC, correct? Joshua Graham lives. The Burn Man walks. I'm sure we'll learn more about that later. Very ominous. Surely they won't drop a breadcrumb like that and not follow it up later, right? Surely. Well, there's not much here at the Mojave Drive-In, but that's okay, I reckon. Nope. Alright, so Nipton is up here to my left. Let me get back over here to the tracks. Yeah, here we go. Because it looks like the tracks and the highway both lead up the hill. What's our encumbrance? Pretty heavy. You know what? I think we're okay, though. We do have a little base of operations here in Nipton. So, need to remember that. I could pop over there and dump some of this stuff over there, I guess. You hang on to the radiation suit for me, bud. I don't know why I took the egg timer, but oh well, I did. All right, that's good. What's your encumbrance like now? 93 of 210. Oh, we're in good shape. Thanks, Eddie. Having a companion drastically changes the game because it enables full loot mode, you know. Yes. What does this sign here say? Welcome to California. What? I thought we were in Nevada. Welcome to Nevada? Is this really the state line? Really? I'm massively confused. Alright, so California. Huh. Really? This is really the state line? I thought all this was in Nevada. Like Good Springs and all that. That's in Nevada, right? Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'm very wrong. I was seduced by the gourds yet again. Howdy ho, it's editing me here. And I wanted to jump in here and explain the geography of the scenario. You hardcore Fallout New Vegas fans probably already know exactly about the geography of this location of the wasteland we're in, the Mojave Wasteland, that is. But I was a little unclear about where the California line was in relation to the places we had already visited. I knew that Good Springs and Prim were actual places in Nevada, but I didn't realize just how close to the North Carolina, to the California line we were. So we're going to zoom in. Well, just so you get oriented. Here is Las Vegas. Here is Los Angeles. Here's San Francisco. So the California state line is right here, and it goes down this way, and then here's the foreign border with Mexico right here. Okay, so we're concerned with this area right here. So let's zoom in a bit. All right, Las Vegas, that's the big highlight of our game. We're going to zoom, 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 zoom. Way in here. All right, now you can see Prim. This is I-15. Right there's Prim. It's right on the line with California. This purple line is the state line, okay? This is Ivanpah Lake. Remember, we saw that in the game. So all that's in California. The mountain pass up here, I'm assuming this is kind of where the Mojave Outpost is. In this vicinity. Clark Mountain. I think maybe right between these two. Like there's the road goes through here. There's a pass. This is probably the highway leading up to the Mojave Outposts, I think. I don't think Wheaton Springs was listed on our map. Before we explore more down here, though, let's look up. Let's find Good Springs. So again, there's Prim. Good Springs is going to be up here someplace. I don't know if it's going to be on this map. It's not going to be this far up. It's going to be right in here someplace. This road right here. There's obviously a little community right here. I think this might be Good Springs. Let's switch to the satellite view. Possible? I don't think so. Let's see if we can find Good Springs here. Rainbow Quarry Road. Okay. So this is like Sloan, I guess. So this is a quarry, maybe? Looks quarry-ish. So watch out for the death claws there. So if that's the quarry, then Good Springs should be down here somewhere. Right here it is. Right here it is. I guess I wasn't zoomed in enough. All right, so here's Good Springs. Victor Shack would be somewhere in this vicinity. Doc Mitchell's house, maybe up here on this hill. I don't know. This is definitely an incline. You can tell by the shadows and the satellite view. And that would mean that the Good Springs General Store is right here. So that'd be Chet's store. And Trudy's Saloon. It's called Pioneer Saloon in real life. But this would be the Prospector Saloon. The Bone Orchard would be up here. I wonder if the schoolhouse is in here anywhere. I'm betting that might be what that is right there. Oh no, here's an actual school. Good Springs Elementary School. Interesting. So there's Good Springs. Let's zoom back out. Let's go to the physical map because it's a little easier to see. So there's Good Springs. It's going to vanish off the map. Gene. Remember Gene Skydiving? Gene Sport Aviation Center. Sin City Skydiving. Right there. Look at that. It's cool. And there's a Starbucks because of course there is. Okay. So that's a real place. Prim. Okay. All right. Now down here, Mojave Outpost is somewhere over here. So this is well inside California. Ivanpa Lake, all this. And then the road to Nipton. And here's Nipton itself. Let's go back to satellite and see what Nipton looks like. Again, there's not much there, but there's not much there in the game either. But it looks like this is an RV park, maybe. Like a trailer park. Yeah, it looks familiar. Two birds, one stone. I bet I know what kind of business that is. Yeah, neat. Okay, so there's Nipton. Let's go back to the physical map. All right, so there's the state line right there. And if you're headed on 164 into Nevada, state highway, I don't know what it is in California, but yeah, the state line is right there, right outside of Nipton. And here's Searchlight. So that's a real place too. Super cool. So let's zoom all the way back out so that we get an idea where we're at. So here's Nipton. Here's Prim. Mojave Outpost would be here in this pass. Searchlight. Gene for Gene Skydiving, and Good Springs is here. Vegas is here. And Lake Mead is over here. So the Hoover Dam is somewhere in this vicinity, I guess. I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's right there. In Boulder City. We'll see if that's a real place in the game too. I bet it is. And Black Mountain. That sounds familiar. That might be in the game too. Anyway, yeah, so that's been our little geography lesson. So in fact, everything kind of south of Prim, down toward Nipton, everything in this little corner down here, this is California. I did not know that, so you learn something new every day. All right, back to the video. Okay, so we'll just follow the road, I guess. You're going to be waiting a while for this crossing to open up, huh? Oh, wait. I thought I saw something over there. I don't know. Oh, well. This looks like an ambush, doesn't it? You know what? I'm going to use my big brain here for a minute. Yeah, this has ambush written all over it. Let's go up this way. There's some red things up here. Maybe it's just bighorners or something. Not something too terrible. And it could be... Oh, wait. Gang members. I'd feel better about being up here at night, quite honestly, because we're very, 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 very obvious. Let's go on around this way. There's another location. I bet it's that building up there. House or whatever it might be. Ah! Okay, I was right. It's bighorners. Ugh. I don't want to shoot them if I don't have to. You know, like with the coyotes. Just kind of keep my distance. I want to find out. Well, there's a bunch of them. This could be bad if they decide to stampede or whatever bighorners do. What do bighorners do? I don't want to find out. Head on a swivel, as they say. Can we cheese it? We did. We cheesed it. We Velveetaed that baby. What is this place? That's solar panels. Kaisar's Legion safe house? Fascinating. And there's a watchtower of some kind over there. Well, we ain't getting in here. I should stop calling him Kaisar, shouldn't I? That's like just not good. Hey Eddie, can I have that gecko meat? Thank you. Now, gecko steak, can it be used, I mean, gecko meat, can it be used for anything else? I just don't have the ability to make that. Desert salad sounds good to me. Takes down your water and your food. And a heck of a lot of HP, wow. Ramen steak, pinion nuts, sparrow, cactus fruit, wow, okay. Fiery purgative. I bet. Jalapeno peppers, vodka, and white horse nettle. Cure animal poison. Ah. Neat. Okay. Gecko kebab. Jalapeno pepper. Well, we can't do this. We're going to meet a lot of geckos. I don't need to worry about saving, right? Gecko meat. I've got jalapeno peppers back at one of my bases, I guess. Gecko-backed leather armor. Leather armor, tanned fire gecko hide. Okay, green gecko, golden gecko. Huh, neat. Red resist plus 15. Poison resist plus 15. Fire resist plus 15. Sounds pretty good to me. I get reinforced. All kinds of gecko stuff. Huh. Why is it no longer... Oh, the thing's bugged out. Whatever. Let's just make the steak. Let's do it. All of it. Yeah. 13 gecko steaks. How's my food doing? It's okay. Water, not doing great. So let's do something about that. You know me, I love my dirty water, but right now we'll drink a purified. Okay, so now we're up on this hill. We can't get into the safe house. I bet you have to be allied with the Legion to have the key, right? Does that sound about right? Is that a ghoul? Oh gosh, it is. And it looks like a reaver too. Well, shoot. The perception on these guys. Is that what's... Oh, there's glowing ones down there. Oh, wow. This is like ghoul heaven. Oh, this is bad. Eddie is ready to go. Don't know that I need to be going down here. This is getting distracting from our mission of dealing with the slave situation, but I don't know that I can take on all these ghouls. I'm just going to say, like, there's way too many ghouls here. Hey. No. Don't sit on the glasses, you fool. I wanted them. Authority glasses. I'll take them all. Because I have authority. Don't question my authority. Well, are we looking at Reavers? Oh, shit. I think maybe we need to get out of here. This is glowing one. This is interesting. But, oh god, here they come. Oh, he's eating it for breakfast. He's eating it for breakfast, folks. Zappy pew pew. Now this is doing like squat all. Oh, that's bad. Nice superpower though. We're gonna die. Eddie's died. Yeah, okay. We're gonna chalk this one up to don't screw with the ghouls. All right, let's get out of here. Run. No. Just run. I'll try to remember that's up there, but no promises. Okay. Uh-oh. My other nemesis. We're boxed in, Ed. Let's get up on this rise and hope for the best. There's a town over there, which we definitely need to check out, but I don't know if we can do that without getting into ghoul territory. So, yeah, maybe later. Look at them. They're everywhere. My goodness. Just like these bighorners. Frick. Alright, so I don't want the gang to get the jump on me down there in the gully. That's why I'm up here. I need to stay focused. You see, walking along the road, that's just begging for trouble, in my opinion. A Legion? That's what it looks like. Bad news. I wonder where they're going. They're going to go down here and cause trouble with the bighorners? Are they going to go over there to that town? I wonder if that's Searchlight, because it back on the sign, back on the interstate, there was an exit. The exit we took to walk over to Nipton, it also mentioned a place called Searchlight. Maybe that's it. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually, but not right now. Coyotes? No, these are, yeah, Legion mongrels. Yeah, because they're not hostile. Legion's not hostile to me yet, but give it time. I'm sure eventually that band-aid's going to get ripped off. What do you think? Pump a save. This rise is not the worst place in the world to be. If there's a location there, looks like maybe, I don't know, a farm of some kind or something like that. Yeah. Avoiding this gully, probably a sound decision, I think, anyway. Or is it a gully, a gulch? I don't know what you'd want to call it. Whatever. Okay, that's good. Stealth Boy might be something we want to use in dealing with the ghoulage, you know? If we go back the other way, just to investigate the place, if nothing else. Raven. Ah, there's somebody way over there. There's a prickly pear. I'd like to have that. That raven is our amber blip there. There's somebody down there. Yeah, I think we're very wise to avoid the low road. Very wise indeed. A bouquet. It's bouquet. Whatever. All right. Open burial mound. Why not? Holy crap. This is a good amount of stuff. We got 20 gauge rounds, 9mm pistol, 9mm rounds, a bobby pin, caravan shotgun, cases, hulls, and a wasteland survival outfit. I'll take it. Probably belongs to this gang member anyway. What else can we see from here? Some kind of weird tower over there. And that's about it. I do want these prickly pears, so that's probably going to necessitate going into battle. But that's fine, because we need experience anyway. We have the upper hand because we already know that there's a trap. Knowing there's a trap is the first step to evading it, right? Yep. If you've never heard that before, folks, you heard it now. We want the prickly pear. Why do I want it? Well, for crafting. Why else? There's a location over here. And looks like a bunch of...
You like that?
Oh, shit. Viper Gunslinger. Ah! Alright, she's dead. Not liking the submachine gun. And whatever's blowing me up. There's another one. Nice hair. Alrighty. It's that time again. Loot them as you find them, because otherwise you'll you'll lose the bodies. Down she goes. Like this one. That one's very well camouflaged. Why did I pick up a butter knife? Probably not necessary, is it? I'm sure it's not. The baseball, I'm sure it's not. Some more eating. Gain some HP back anyway. We got good stuff. Good. Glad we came here. See what they have here in their little hidey hole, huh? Any more good stuff? Empty whiskey bottle? No, it's good. Nothing new at the campfire. What's in your sack? Ah, yes. Sweet, sweet ingredients. Not bad. Okay. Oh, what's this? Healing powder. Yeah. Take that. In fact, let's do a little healing. Let's, hope for a blue bottle cap. Yeah, oh well. Not today, Clem. There's a location up here. Probably a cave, maybe? There's a beagle. Can you hear him? There's two locations. One of them very nearby. All that trouble, I didn't get my prickly pear, did I? You know what? Now I'm torn. Here's a cave. Hidden supply cave. What the heck? Yes, please. Hollowed out rock. Look at the thing. What symbol faction is that? Faction symbol is that? Is that one? And Eddie is like somewhere stuck. Okay. Let's go in here. Locked. Huh. Let me write this down. Where's my notebook? Okay. So, when we can lockpick that, we will lockpick that. Eddie, you scared me. Can't forget to go back and get my prickly pears now, can I? There's a whole bunch of bad guys down here, possibly guarding this next location. So let's take it easy, huh? Is it a coyote? It's either a coyote or a night stalker. I think it's coyote. Which means this is probably a cave. Or something to do with the railroad, maybe? It's a cave. It's right here.